I love doing photography so much. https preview.red.it/fnc2rb6pyud1.jpg. Width equals 3024 and format equals pjpg and auto equals webp and s equals 9F8A3C FDA5B5E3FC 384B9822OB1D98220D98522D81 same. Bro, pretty. OMG, you've got some amazing photos. I love your photos. I am pulled to similar things and love it so much. Your pics are awesome. Thank you for sharing. What is your extra weird special interest that seemingly no one besides you has? I used to be obsessed with popes and I could name every single one as a child and tell you their history. The obsession subsided a bit now, but I haven't met other people who had this particular special interest. Math to relax. I do calculations. Old tests and exams with step-by-step descriptions. No one I know likes math to that extent. Or just needs to look at a new topic and understand the logic behind it. At least up until A levels and in engineering studies. Edit. Thank you all so much. This is the first time I did not feel as the total weirdo. I know with autism we are always different with our special interest, but it is sometimes so hard to never have someone who shares my excitement and joy in just doing calculations. And that it is soothing and comforting. I really needed that. There are other things going on in my life at the moment. So this gave me a real boost, thanks a lot. Floods and natural disasters, just don't hear about it much. Sex, like I know one other person who obsessively learns about sex like I do. I'm sure there are others, but it's taboo. And not like in the I like to have a lot of sex way. Which, also yes. But as a special interest that I read the research on and collect facts on. Like I know too much about different animal penises and how that relates to mating styles. The death positivity movement and natural disposition methods. There's something oddly comforting to me about knowing how bodies decompose naturally. And how other cultures handle their dead. Whenever I speak about it, people, understandably, give me really weird looks. But people are so afraid of death and dying that hardly anyone knows or cares to know that. Traditional funeral practices are contributing to the warming of the planet and are so much more expensive than they have any right being. You don't need to be embalmed and buried in a casket in a concrete vault in an expensive park. You can be wrapped in a shroud, or decomposed into fertilizer, or burned in an open-air pyre, or any number of things that aren't burial or cremation. Entangling things. What is other people's nightmare is my joy. Best things I ever untangled was a large box of badly tangled cables and layered necklaces from my sister's jewelry box. It's so relaxing. I love it. My room, special interest museum. I thought that harbor seal was real for about a half second. The giant seal greater than special interest museum. When I die I hope someone opens this for me. I love baby clowns. Husband told Phil I have the autism and it was perfectly fine. I like stories like this. I'm happy for you. That's lovely and nice change to hear about understanding, pleasant in-laws. It's actually a very wholesome story. I love to read it. It's nice that there are holistic people who can just accept us the way we are. And people like your husband to bridge the communication gap and prevent misunderstandings. I like this kind of nurturing, loving story of acceptance much better than exciting stories. Exciting stories are overrated. Lol, your story is so heartwarming. I'm so happy it worked out for you. Also, I very much sympathize with you. It is very hard for me to make eye contact. Also, anyone else find it hard to call people by their name to make conversation and instead just start talking to them?